Welcome to another edition of Ask Philip, aka Sliding in the DMs, aka the DM Zone, where I take and answer all your questions from cocktails of currency, love, life, money, anything you can think of, because I do sure get a lot of questions that have a wide range. So let's get right to it, and let's get to question number one. Okay, so this is one of these questions that I get a lot, and more so I get a solicitation where people request me to mentor them. And I know what you're asking when you ask that, because you see somebody that you feel has gotten to the point where you would like to be. They have the experience, they have the roadmap, they have everything that you need to get there, and you feel as though you do not. And then you feel if you just hang out with them, you can sort of shortcut your way to that point. In reality, if you just ask somebody, can you mentor me? Most times the answer is no, okay? Where you actually get mentorship is school, at work, people that are working with you that you're learning from. So the whole idea, the whole concept of a mentor is you probably have a lot of them already, but you're sort of putting it on this in this glorified category. If this person that's so successful is going to bring me here. In reality, if you want somebody successful to help you out, just find a way to be of value to them. And then automatically within that relationship of you giving to them, they will give to you, because they'll teach you, they'll direct you, they'll guide you. And before you know it, they'll rub off on you and you'll become one of them. There's this saying that goes, if you hang out with 5 millionaires, you become the 6th. But conversely, if you hang out with 5 alcoholics, guess what's going to happen? But no, you don't really need a mentor. As you move up and you find yourself in the right circles, they will become your mentors. And you can actually have virtual mentors that you never met, that you can just learn from. You don't actually have to know them. So it's all about the pursuit of information, getting yourself in the right circles. So you need it, but you don't really need it in the way that you may think that you do. Next question. All right, what market? It's one of those boilerplate reflex reactions to people that are timid and riddled with trepidation. They stand on the sidelines like, prices are going down, so I should wait because it might drop more. Who cares if it's down? It's down. You're gonna make a profit, right? If you assume that it rebounds, correct? So a lot of times people are just on the sidelines and just hesitant to jump in, which I understand, because it could be new and scary. Anytime you do something new and you try something different, you want to make sure that you're ready. With money, financial markets, things of that nature, there's never a perfect time, but there's always a good reason to jump in regardless. Like right now, if you're in New York City and you own apartment buildings, a lot of people are leaving New York City to go to places like Florida and Texas and things like that. So you can say, oh my God, if I buy stuff here, I'm gonna lose. Well, if you're betting on the fact that New York, let's use that as an example, will return to normal, and you have the time and the patience to hold on to it for a while, you can actually get it cheap now, and then it's a good time for you to buy because you want to keep it for 10 years. See what I'm saying? If you have a strategy that goes, yo, I want to make money right now, probably not such a good idea. So there's always going to be reasons for why you should and you shouldn't do it. The key is to find a reason to do it. And right now, if you're sitting on cash and you're not investing, trust me, the fact that it sits in your account, if you think about it, you have $100 and you can buy 100 bottles of water right now for $100. In 2 years, you can only buy maybe 70 bottles of water, which means even though you have $100 in your savings, the buying power of that has eroded into what is the equivalent of $70 today, which means you're losing money. So you got to put it in the stock market because it travels with inflation. The reason why I'm talking about inflation is because they're pumping so much money into the economy while businesses are shut down. More money, less activity, that equals inflation, So you just got to get started. It's never a perfect time, but it's always the right time. Does it make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you guys so much for shooting your questions my way. And make sure you follow us on Bold TV and YFWTB on Instagram, but Bold TV anywhere. DM us your questions, and the good ones, we'll take them. We'll answer them right here. And I may even give you a shout out or two. Until next time, I'm your host, Philip Michael, and I'm out of here.